Hey, you, hope you're well. Are you finding your spiritual awakening kind of challenging? Yeah, I get it. Mine was too. So I've got 8 tips and tricks to help you on your way. Today on Exploring Spirituality. Spiritual awakenings can be so challenging. There's so many changes, so much going on with you that it's hard to know how to navigate it. So, from my own experience, I've got 8 tips and tricks to help you, hopefully help you on your way. Tip 1, you might not know what it begins or ends. The timing can be challenging. There's no clear-cut rules. There's no there's no flags that shoot off. It's just hard to know. So don't judge yourself if you didn't know in the beginning, and don't judge yourself if you're not sure when it's going to end. Just be open to it. 2, it's okay to keep it to yourself. You don't have to tell people, especially if the people around you may not really understand spirituality or may not care about it or may not be supportive of you. You don't need to tell them. That said, tip 3 is find your people. I know it can be hard to find your people in person right now as we're kind of in a time of COVID and maybe having lockdowns, but you can find them online. The spiritual community online is robust. And that's really where I found my people because I didn't have anyone around me who had experienced this before. So I found my people online. 4, you will experience emotional highs and lows. According to Christina Lopes' video, which I'll detail more in a little bit, she's got a video called The 6 Life-Changing Stages of Spiritual Awakening. Stage 1 is bliss. So you're already starting out high with bliss. And then as you work your way through, maybe exploring your triggers or doing the shadow work, processing those emotions can be very challenging and lead to those lows. But then as you clear it out, you pop up high again. You're beautiful. Life is good. You just cleared out all that emotional junk until the next trigger. Emotional highs and lows are common. And as like an extra bonus tip, it might be helpful to tell the people around you, your spouse, your partner, that you are experiencing some emotional stuff and that you're fine. Because really, you're fine. It's just a spiritual awakening. I mean, it's just a spiritual awakening, but you're fine. And it may help alleviate some of the stress and tension if you just communicate that you're going through emotional things, but that you're fine. So what's that? 5, you may change in unexpected ways. Your eating habits might change. You may want to change your career. Your sleeping habits might change. Your personal tastes and preferences may change. You may change in all sorts of unexpected ways. Be open to them. Be open to them. And be ready for the changes, whatever it comes. Think of it this way. Your spiritual awakening is really about your soul breaking through all your old conditioning, behaviors, crap, habits. Ugh. It's just your soul emerging for itself. Be open to unexpected changes. 6, you may develop or realize unique gifts. Your intuition may become stronger. You may become sensitive to energies. You may become clairsentient. Another side tip, there's 5 clairs, what they're called 5 clairs. I'll link to an article below that really helped me at Oprah.com about the 5 clairs. So I'll link to that below. So just know that you may be developing your gifts at this time. And it's a beautiful thing. Again, be open to them. Be open and let them happen. And develop them. I worked on my intuition by getting a tarot deck and starting to do tarot card pulls for myself. It's a great way to increase your or develop your intuition. But that's a side point. Not even a number tip, but it could have been. 7, synchronicities. Synchronicities may develop. And it's not always about numbers, but oftentimes it's about numbers. It could be you're getting animal messages, or you could be getting messages or answers to questions that you have. They just might suddenly appear in your awareness. Synchronicities are beautiful. In fact, I think I'll do a whole video about synchronicities another time. It's okay to Google especially if you're receiving number messages. I would say Google what it means. If it resonates, that's a message for you. And by resonates, I mean feel it. Feel it. Okay. And finally, self-care, self-nurturing. You will need to practice more self-care. And I'm going to go deeper and call it self-nurturing. Because it's not just about caring for your body. Think of it as mind, body, soul. So your mind, your thought processes may need more care. You may need to kind of get rid of that inner critic and push it aside to move forward in your awakening. Your body may need more care. There is a thing called spiritual flu, where as you're going through all this energy work and you're shedding the old energies that don't serve you, not only are you crying and processing those energies, but they're leaving your body. So you might have more need for body care. You might actually feel flu-like symptoms as you're processing those energies. It happens sometimes. And soul care. What does your soul need during this time? Does your soul need rest? Does your soul need you to clear the way for it to emerge better? Whatever that means for you. Just know that you may need more self-care or deep self-nurturing during all that shadow work. You just may need different type of care. That's an important thing when you're going through a spiritual awakening. So however you're experiencing your spiritual awakening, open up to it, lean into it, care for yourself as best as you can, and know that you are not alone. There are many people experiencing it or have experienced it, and you're not alone. Just know that. In each one of my videos, I highlight a light worker that I've either worked with or who has really inspired me. And today, that is Christina Lopes. I already mentioned her video. I'm going to say it again. The 6 life-changing stages of spiritual awakening. It helped me understand that all the changes that I have been going through were actually a spiritual awakening. And her content in general has helped me through this whole process, whether it was understanding synchronicities or animal messages. If you are experiencing a spiritual awakening and haven't found Christina Lopes yet, go seek her out. I will link to her YouTube channel and her website and Instagram below so that you can find her. Please support her. She's just a beautiful soul whose whole purpose in life seems to be helping other souls awaken. Ah, beautiful. She's fantastic. Check her out. If this video resonated with you in any way, or if you learned from it, or just found it funny, please consider supporting the channel by liking, subscribing, or commenting. I'm curious, what has your spiritual awakening been like? And would it serve for me to do a video, just a story time about my spiritual awakening? Would it serve? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. I'm so glad you're here. I've enjoyed spending this time with you. And remember that you are not alone in your spiritual awakening. You have people with you. So until the next time on Exploring Spirituality, I love you. Be well.